أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فإن خير الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعص الله ورسوله فإنه لا يضر إلا نفسه أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون صدق الله العظيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. I have recited the one ayah from Surah Fussilat, and the translation of just the beginning of the ayah is when they ask, when they ask you, then you know what to be done. They ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Rabbuna, do you remain steadfast? Tell them, do you remain steadfast? Remain strong. This is the message for all of us after Ramadan. We just finished the Ramadan. And, sometime after Ramadan, we relax in the sense that relax in Ibadah. Because Ramadan is like a boot camp, it's like an intensive course of taqwa. So you are attending the Taraweehs, you are attending the, regular Salat in the masjid. A lot of brothers do that. So masajid they have many more people than the normal attendance. And then a lot of brothers do recitation of the Quran, extra recitation, and whoever Allah gives the hidayah, they do the tahajjud also, the Qiyamul Layl as well, all those activities, because we believe, and according to the hadith also, the good deeds are multiplied by many numbers, in any good deed done in the month of Ramadan. But the question is that are we going to stop the good deeds in Ramadan and then that's it? Or we should continue doing those good deeds for the rest of the year? It is not, think about it. It is for us individually to think about it. The Rabb, the creator or the owner of the month of Ramadan is also the owner of the remainder of the 11 months. He is the owner of everything. He is the Rabb of everything. So if we are doing it for the month of Ramadan, we should ask this question to ourselves, whom we are doing this fasting for? Am I fasting to show off people? Am I doing the fasting as a dieting to lose some weight? If I'm doing the fasting for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah is there for the remainder of the year and forever till I am alive here. Allah is there. So if the ibadah which I have been doing, if they are stopping, the good deeds are stopping with the Ramadan. So we start good deeds with sighting of the moon and we stop the good deeds with another sighting of the moon, then we have a big, huge problem with us, the understanding. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that the basic principle and basic purpose of the Ramadan is la'allakum tattaqun, that you should get the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you know the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, awareness that Allah is everywhere, He's watching, our deeds are being recorded, every action I'm doing is being recorded. Then that, if I am not able to achieve that taqwa, meaning that I am going back to those activities which I have been doing before Ramadan, meaning ignoring my salat, deception, lying, and all that. Generally, this is what Muslims do. They should not. But in Ramadan, we take extra care not to, indulge in any of the minor sins also. But the sins are sin. It doesn't matter if you do it before or after. The sin is sin. So this month, the ibadah and the boot camp or intensive course of taqwa is supposed to give us the charge of our batteries that will continue, of the iman in that sense, that it will take us through the next 11 months and we will recharge our batteries when next Ramadan, if we are able to see it, then we will do again. But that's what we have to see. We should not let go of the good habits we develop. The only thing which we do not do outside Ramadan, whatever practices we have done in Ramadan, they're all required outside Ramadan also for the remainder of the 11 months, except for the Tarawih. Tarawih is only special for the Ramadan. We don't do. But we have for Tarawih, we have Qiyamul Layl, we have Tahajjud in replacement of that, and we can do at home. The Nawafil are done at home, Tahajjud is done at home, should be, and so is the Qiyamul Layl. Whatever surah or whatever part of the Quran you memorize, you should recite that with your heart to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should open our heart to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's what I see when we go for the Ramadan and the Eid prayers. And most of the Muslims, the majority of the Muslims are non-Arab. They are not Arabic speaking. So out of, at least 85% of the Muslim population do not have Arabic as their mother language. They do not understand it. But when they go for the dua and all that, the dua is all in Arabic and people saying, Ameen, 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 Ameen. It's same when we go for the Umrah or Hajj. We are doing that, somebody is leading us and he is doing the dua and we are saying the dua without understanding that. What impact that dua will have that I do not have my heart into it. The dua should come from my heart. And dua could be in any language. And dua could be for everything, it is said that if somebody has parents alive, then he or she doesn't need the dua from, he should never ask anyone else to do the dua for them because their parents are still alive. The parents can do the dua more effectively than anyone else because they have no vested interest. They have love for their children. So their dua will always be very effective. So people keep in a habit, oh, brother, do dua for me. So I ask, do they have parents alive? Yes, we'll go to them. Ask. They will do the dua for you because they are your parents. I mean, I will do the dua, but the parents will, the impact of the parents is totally different. So what we have to see is that what impact I am making in this. I mean, I wish everyone know Arabic, Alhamdulillah, I mean, a lot of people do, which are not from Arab world, but they still speak, understand Arabic. And we should try to, because this is the Quran, the language of the guidance which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent us. So we should make every effort to try to understand it. So coming back to the topic, how much I'm going to retain the habit. So the salat, 5 days, these are 5 times a day, so it is no change. After Ramadan, we have to do 5 times. And the more we do in the masajid is better than doing it at home, especially the Isha and the Fajr prayers. These are the two prayers at least we try to do in the masjid with the Jamaat. So we get the benefit of praying for the whole night according to the hadith. So we should try that. We should make a habit of that. A lot of brothers come for the Fajr in the Ramadan. I mean, you go to the masjid and the Fajr prayers, you will see a lot of brothers in the masjid. But after Ramadan, like within a week, we get half of them, or maybe less than that. So where they go? So they lose the importance of praying in the masjid. So that means there is some problem with the understanding. Because if it is beneficial in Ramadan, then it will be much more beneficial outside the Ramadan. That salat is the basics. Fasting, yes, Ramadan fasting is obligatory. But then we have the 6 days of fasting of Shawwal. Then we have other nawafil, the 3 days every month, which is 13, 14, 15 of the lunar calendar. Then there are other nawafil, which we do the fasting. So the fasting is there, but in different form. So we can continue doing the fasting in that sense. And as a habit of Rasulullah, also we can do the fasting on Mondays and Thursdays. So the fasting is also a practice which is outside the Ramadan. So, and recitation of the Quran, recitation of the Quran doesn't mean Ramadan. Recitation of the Quran should be done without fail every day, whatever time we get. Few ayat, more than few ayat, few pages, how much you can do. Recitation of the Quran should be part of my life. We try to memorize the surahs, try to, this is something we have to understand. This is the word of Allah. This is the kalam of Allah. This is the kalam. This is the word of Allah. Allah is talking to us in this. And I should try to understand it, what He's talking, what He wants me to do. And if I don't, then I have failed. I will have problems because I'm not trying to understand. I'm looking everywhere else except for the Quran. Quran is a book of the Hidayah. Or Hidayah for the people who look for the Hidayah. If I'm looking for guidance in the book, Quran is the owner's manual for us how to spend my life. It's all there. But I have to spend time with that. And that's what we get from the Ramadan. Because the Ramadan we try. What happened in Ramadan? Physically we become, supposed to lose some weight and gets weaker in that sense. But our soul, our ruh becomes stronger because we have more iman, because we are fasting throughout the day for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The temptations are there. I mean, the weather is nice, but in the summer, when it's 19 hours fasting and all that, then you are thirsty and all that, and you might, nobody's watching, you can drink, but you don't because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching. There is a taqwa. Taqwa is there. Well, how come that taqwa goes away after the Ramadan? Because, in Ramadan we are more patient also. Tolerance is there. We try not to do the road rage. Do not show the, cursing people, drivers who are cutting us and all that because I'm fast. Well, that habit should continue after Ramadan also because it's a very good habit. Not to curse, not to show those symbols which people do when they get upset on the road. So the thing I have to understand is that it should my good practices can continue and should continue. My today is it better than yesterday or not? Or it is at least equal to yesterday. And my tomorrow should be better also. I should look for that. I should keep looking to improve on these things. I have given the example so many times. When you start driving, you are not confident. You're looking at your feet sometimes, because the accelerator and all that. You're not confident. You're not keeping your eyes on the road. But with the passage of time, there is no problem. It's a reflexive driving. But this is what happens with our ibadah also. Ibadah become reflexive. I do just come and do the salah, leave. There is nothing in the salah itself from me because I'm planning something else, I'm thinking something else, and I'm not focusing on this. I don't, this is what becomes a problem. In Ramadan, physically we are weak, we are not eating anything during the day, so there is more focus in the fast, in our prayers in the Ramadan. When you're eating large, and unfortunately, this is some of our brothers, they gain weight during Ramadan, which is unfortunate. Ramadan is about not eating, It's not about eating, it's about not eating. But people do eat more, which when you're eating more, then it becomes difficult to do the ibadah because of many reasons. So you have to, and we have to follow the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. There's such a beautiful hadith about this that you make it three portions of what goes into your tummy. One portion is your food, one is the water, and one is the air. So 1/3 you have to eat. You will never have problems of digestion and other things because you eat less. You will not have problems of even the heart. There's a whole discussion on this hadith. So what we have to see that when a companion came to the Prophet Muhammad and he asked that, tell me, O Prophet of Allah, something very simple, basic. Then once I know that, then I don't have to do anything more. And Rasulullah said, Amantu billah, fastaqim. Have the iman, say I have the iman on Allah, and then steadfast, remain on it. And the whole being is there in this small hadith. That's why I recited this ayah from Surah Fussilat. That when you said, do you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So believing is not by the word, it is by the actions, my actions. And I should be really thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the end result of the Ramadan is I should have gained something out of Ramadan. And I have to look at myself to see what I have gained. Alhamdulillah. So the first thing is that the salat. This is what I should gain, the regularity and some focus in my salat. The recitation, I should have recitation, the habits of recitation. Because we have to lead from the front. If I'm not doing it, my children will not do it. I'm the one who is responsible for my generations to come. And I have to show it with my actions. And this is what so we continue doing this. And the salat, maybe nawafil extra, and the sunnah, we try not to miss these things. Then, the practice of recitation of the Quran and try to do understanding of the Quran as well through tafsir or through learning Arabic, through the teachers, through all the people around us who can teach. And then, we get the sadaqah, we give extra sadaqah during the Ramadan, we spend more. This was the practice of Rasulullah. So we spend more. Try to give more, maybe $5, maybe $10, $2, You come to the masjid, put $10 in there every time you come to the masjid. Put it there. $10 is not much. But at least you're giving. Spread this out throughout the year. Keep giving. Do not stop. If you have your children, give the child the money and say, put it there. And if you're giving the some pocket money or extra money for the Eid and all that to the child, tell child to give part of it on the sadaqah also, so that children will understand what is the sadaqah is, what is the importance of this. May Allah help us with that. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وسل على المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا وآتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد عباد الله رحمكم الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون أقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وابشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم وما يلقاها إلا الذين صبروا وما يلقاها إلا ذو حظ عظيم وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه هو السميع العليم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. It's nice to meet after Ramadan, but mashallah, for our Imam, that he kind of touched many of the aspects of this time as we finish with our Ramadan and look forward on that. For our masjid, while we are in switching to the Ramadan, we have to switch to the next event, which is Eid al-Adha. We do it every year according to the Sunnah. Inshallah, we start working on it so we can be, inshallah, prepared for that, and we will let you know what the options are to attend that. So we have the few changes in the prayer. You know, the flyer is there. Don't want to take too much of your time, but make dua for all the people who come in and spend Tarawih and daily iftar, and our imams who came in and emphasized that. So inshallah, jazakallah again for our imam, and all of you will listen to that. Assalamu alaikum.